Welcome to another session of Mr. Tack Pans. Um, last couple of days, been a little confused on things. A lot of things are going on. See a lot of things happening. I'm trying to figure out what is my process. Why was I awakened? Where? What? I'm a little confused. I mean, there's things going on all over the world. So I came up with this. See the circle and the circle and the circle. This circle combines these two circles. Now we can ask ourselves, what is this? What does it tell you? Does it give you distance? Does it tell you I'm going around this world and this world, but the two worlds to get around both of them is here? When I need any conjunction moons that come in, is the J actually a continuation? Because by adding the top here, I connect these two over here. U and U is now connected with this over here. Put a straight line across, and that is your J and J. Okay, when you create your J and J, the in-between line, okay, and center of both areas will create your H. The separation and joining of the top and the bottom will create your I. And you end up with the horn and the other horn. And then here, where the water levels are equal to each, this is the center point between the two. These are the eyes, which means the height above, the height below, the entry and the exit, like pipes going in and out. This, okay, will connect that, what I'm assuming to be these two poles underneath the earth. Now, if they were horns on an animal, he would pick up that vibration that reaches to the top of the sky. So that's what I'm assuming. In this situation over here, okay, and I have a design out there right now. This is not my design. This is from somebody else. The circle is equal to 80. 80 times 4.5. That is the halfway to 9. That is total. 9 is total. It's from 0.1 to 9.9 is your actuality. To 10.1, 101. Because you have to start from somewhere. So if you start from 0, you're back to 0 again. The in-between of both sides. You understand the situation. Here's your God. This is what it looks like, God. It looks like the corner of a building. I don't know if I should turn it upside down. And I changed the subject over here. And it looks like a marmot, which means like an animal from under the ground. But that's not what I want to talk about. Let's continue with this picture. The total of it is 80. The thing is, between here and here, it's a total of 20. Between here and here, it's a total of 20. 20/20 vision of the one eye. Here is your separation from above. This is your eye. But each side creates your H. Here's your H. I put a center to this area here and a center to this area here. Here I created CIC. 393. This rudder roadway, if you want to call it, is the same number for anything that has number 93 or 39. It's also associated with 27, which is her world, because 27 will create the letter L. L is a Roman numeral 50. It's the 12th in the alphabet. 1 and 2 connect to 56 and create the 77 world, the gateway of 49. And if you add up EIGHT in numbers, it equals to 49. I am only using mostly the big numbers. All the numbers added up in simple layman terms, 1 through 26. If I wanted to duplicate the alphabet and go backwards, okay, it's 1 through 26, and then 26 through 1, and then 1 through 26 at A, and then 1 through 26 from Z. This is my bar, so this will create my HI, 89. This is my altered current, 1 and 3. 3 parts of the circle to 1 part of the circle, if you want to go that way. Circles only have 2 sides on it, really, because the above and below is, what's the difference, right? Do you want to go that way? Anyways, the arc is the arc. Anyways, here is the actual separation is right here. So now you have 20/20 vision, 20/20 vision, and 60/60 on the clock. Your clock goes around this way, right? Although you're going 60 this way, you're coming in 20 on this side. You know, if you go around this way, I'm saying 20/20 is lost. Now, if you come 20 in this way or 20 out that way, is that the same 20? You're coming in and going back out. Same distance both sides. Here you're coming inside. Let's say, boom, it's summertime, if you want to look at it that way. But I don't really know. I don't want to put any numbers to it, so we're not going to talk about it. 60-60 on the clock, 80-80 or 86 or 72-86, because that's where this comes in. The seventh gate of 2020, 7 of 2, which is 10-10 world. The 10-10 world on the clock, remember the clock, right? 60 and 20 is 80, and 60 and 20 is 80. 80 and 90 come together because H and I come together. So 8 and 9 come together. This is your 9 part over here. So your 20/20 vision, and here's where your 9 comes out right over here, the 00 area. I can put a circle around that and create more of an equation. The next piece I want to do, very short, is the N and the Z letter, meaning the 26th and the 14th letter, plus and minus creates 40 if you want to go with the star. DNA, quarter life of the half-life inside the star. Minus and plus equals to that 80, equals to that 80, and minus equals to the 80, minus it becomes 28 and 24. This is the exact separation on the piano, with the 24 holding center C, with the 28 holding the heaven. When 28 becomes 29 and 24 becomes 23, you now have the birth and creation. 32 becomes 11, 29 remains 29, and 11 becomes 40 and 18. Heaven's angel resident birth, communication on earth, B and E, the queen inside Mars. What do we have over here? We have 26 plus 20 equals 46. We have 14 plus 9 equals to 23. 23 and 46 are half of each other. Isn't that funny the way these numbers come together? C26 is 26 over here. 20 and 26, because 20 plus 6 and 20 minus 6. If you 20 minus 6, you have 14. If you have 20 plus 6, it's 26. So now I go from one side, 26 and 20 goes to 46. 14 and 9 goes to 23. So now you're going to say, where did these numbers come from? They come from 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 9. 5 and 4 equals 9, equals to 23. 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 equals to 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 2 and 6 is 8, equals to 11. 9, 11. These two letters are the N and the Z, creating 9, 11, creating electric company inside the sun. This now becomes 12, and 8 equals to 20. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 plus 6 is 8, equals to the 20, and 26 equals to that 46. This is how we came to be. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals to 5 and 4, 9, plus 14 equals to 23, half of. All because the middle is 20. The high and the low are these, and these are the letter N and Z. The letter N and Z are plugged in over here. You go from here to here, down to here, over to here, or Z. You go from here to here, down to here, and over to here. Now, if we were in Russia, we'd do it different. Here's where 55 comes in. Okay? Here's where 55 comes in. 5 and 5 facing each other look like 5 and 2. When you close it up with the L over here and the L over here, I now close both sides in. I have L, and I now created that 5 and 2 is now 88. So it took me these two L's, or the heavens, or the two sides of the two worlds, and the locking 88s is this way, from here to here and from here to here. If this center line, if this L is not added and we just have the 1 added, you will now have 9 inside this word. And this one over here will look like a backwards 9 or an upside down, or we'd have to move the situation. So I'm just going about, let's just stop this video. Raphael, 7286, the constellation of Pegasus. Angle of transmission, LAN. Angle of transmission, LAN, Atlanta. Atlanta, very special in the name. LAN is that name. The names didn't come just from that. Names, we have to find out where names come. And since a lot of America has to do with indigenous people, they call them the Indians, if you want to look at it the other way, because it's hard to pronounce that word. that land, the plan, the game plan, and history and names chosen are all telling us why certain situations and areas are the way they are today, because it goes back in history long before the history books were even thought of. Thank you for watching this video.